Shalom. GMS Houston.
All right. We want to first start off giving our praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
and double honor to the elder high priest, the teachers of our apostles, as well as our apostles, the elder bishops, and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, this is GMS Youth Camp. Back out here once again to prophesy as we've been doing since our apostles came on the YouTube, the downfall of this wicked kingdom, you know, and it's just about out of here. But there's a few more major prophecies that have to take place. Really, two, or you can say three, you know, but two before our Lord Yahweh Shai comes back and take this man down with the Holy Chariot. You have something? I didn't know. No, I didn't know if you had a picture.
Yep, real quick, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, because the elder was going into prophecy. And where do we get prophecy from? Which is the Holy Scriptures, which is that been given by us by Yahweh Yahushua. But, you know, as the elders, you know, we received it from our elders, they received it from their elders. Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time.
And you started verse
God. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
Get Ezekiel 3 and 17. Because that's the job of the prophet. That's one of the jobs of the prophets is to watch. Watch for the prophet.
Right.
Just that simple. And then we're supposed to filter that through the scriptures and then go and warn the people. Let them know what time we're in. But warn our people. Right. Even though they don't want to be Israelites, you know, they prefer to remain in the heathenistic state of mind, you know, and really that's how Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, set it up. You know?
Got it. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right. So we out here to let all nations know. Our people, Esau, meaning the so-called Negroes, Latinos, the Native Americans, Esau, Ham, the Hamitic nation or tribe, all right? Moab, Ammon, all the nations know they not gonna do this. I've been running outside to take over this planet Earth.
Right.
You know? Before he do, our hell is gonna break loose. You know? And that's the time that we're in, the time where all hell is about to break loose, and that's what we watching for. Watching for Tom of Jacob's trouble to really hit, and the prophecy of the MOCP to come about in a big way. Okay, you got it, right?
Hold on. Yep. This is back in Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
Right. And the scriptures tell us in Romans 15 and 4. Let's grab that real quick.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Right. And so the prophets prophesied, you know. You can also get Jeremiah 28 and 8. So we're supposed to look at the scriptures and we'll learn from the scriptures, from the Old Testament, which is through the Apocrypha, all the way to the book of Revelation. Yeah, just real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. So that's the job of a prophet. And one of the main jobs. Come out and prophesy the downfall of these nations. All right? Even these other nations, Esau is, according to Job 9:24, Esau is in control of the earth. It was given unto him. But these other nations are ruling up under him, so to speak. They in bed with him. All the nations got some rulership in this earth, thanks to Esau doing business with Esau. That's why it tells us in Revelation, the 19th chapter, that Yahweh wore many crowns upon his head. Because these other nations got a ruling class in their government, but Esau ultimately is in control. You know, the only one that ain't ruling shit is the nation Israel.
Right.
That's about to change.
Indicator that Esau is in control. The other nations, they don't wear their traditional garb. They wear Esau ties. They wear suit ties. Where they get that from? They traditional wardrobes, ain't suit and ties.
Right. And the democracy.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, worldwide. Yeah. You gotta know English to be a pilot.
Morning. Read it one more time.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. And those same prophets are back. You know, Yahweh made prophets. All right. As it tells us in Jeremiah, he formed Jeremiah before he was in the womb to be a prophet. Right. All right. And to go and well, let's get it.
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Right. And that applies to all the prophets. Right. You don't work your way into being a prophet, or you don't wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm gonna be a prophet. Right. You gotta be sent. And if you're prophesying, then you may be a prophet, you know. You breaking these scriptures down, saying what's gonna happen before it comes to pass. And that's what prophecy means. Yeah, to say before. That's what preaching means as well. You out here preaching, you know. Yeah, preaching the gospel, man. Part of that is warning of the danger, impending danger that's coming.
Right.
You know, telling Esau that his kingdom is going down. It ain't gonna go down in a nice, subtle fashion. Right. It's not gonna go down in a way of harmony. It's gonna go down drastically, chaotic. Yeah. Turmoil all over the place. Yeah.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Right. Start with the house. Okay. start with our big brother Yahushua and the elect. Because Yahushua is going to raise up his elect. And they will give it to him from the Father. The Heavenly Father Yahweh gave the elect to Yahushua. They're his. Okay? We can go through that some more. No.
Well, I mean that's the point that the elder was talking about. It's not going to be peaceful. It's not going to be friendly. To
Right.
take something, you look at the word "great," right? Great is you taking it by force, you know. And so likewise, even when you read in the book of Daniel, right, it goes into the kingdoms, right? None of those were peaceable. So likewise, when Yahweh Shah return and give us the power to take this kingdom, it's not going to be peaceful. as well.
Right. So they go down in war.
Right. That's it.
Kingdoms fall through warfare for the most part.
Right.
I believe during the Syrians, the Babylonians was taken down. Who was taken down with the surgical strike? Which I think it's Babylonian. Who was the Babylonians? The Babylonians were taken down by the Median Persians, but it wasn't by great big massive war. Okay, like normal.
Right. Yeah.
When one kingdom goes down, it's because another kingdom or another nation is taking that kingdom down, and now that nation is their kingdom.
It's a period.
Yeah, I know Babylonian included because the Christians start to say, "Oh, Babylon was destroyed." Now, going into the history, Babylon didn't come down by no violent takeover or through warfare. You know that the destruction is talking about America, current Babylon.
Where we at? All right, let's go back to Habakkuk.
This is,
We didn't finish.
I mean, we can go one more time.
Yeah, man, that's all right. Let's go to Habakkuk.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right, and that's another thing. That's for the elect. Okay? We out here to give that warning, so that the elect can hear these words and get themselves in the race. Right? To believing in these scriptures. We'll say that's it. Bid to the marriage. That's right. We're saying in Romans 10 and 17, faith cometh by hearing. And hearing by the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh. Go back to that.
Yep. This is back in Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right. The last prophecy that has to be fulfilled in order for this place to be destroyed is speaking. It's meaning it's happening. And when we see them at the door, you got the beginning of sorrows and already is here. Wars, rumors of wars, plagues, earthquakes. Men became talking about their Messiah, whether they, said they was the Messiah or they carried that title. Right. I guess you could say.
Yeah, trying to take out Yahushua, you to say that the worship field and take away from his legacy.
Right.
You put yourself in that position,
Right.
You direct link to the Most High.
Right. Anyone coming in that spirit of, like they're the same. Like they can save from somebody. Yeah.
Back in Habakkuk, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right, yeah, because the way in which it's speaking is through prophecy being fulfilled, right? You know, we were once in a dead state. You know, the scripture says, can these dry bones live? You know, and so through prophecy is how we got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to understand prophecy that's continuing as the elder had went into Jeremiah 1 and 5. Okay, we realize, or if a brother can hold real quick, Romans, when it says the spirit bear witness with our spirit, and we are the children. And the reason why it's speaking is because of Yahweh's sacrifice. Him loosening those seals, giving us the understanding from our elders all the way down to where now when we read it, we're actually recognizing that we are those people. And we're fulfilling prophecy. So if a brother got that real quick,
Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua power.
right? Scripture says, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. That's Yahweh Shai. That's the spirit that's bearing witness with our spirit. Okay? Read that again.
Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua power.
And we are the children that are in the book, that are in the volume. So we're now fulfilling the things. That's us speaking. It's speaking in prophecy, but we're also standing up on our feet and speaking the same things that were written in prophecy. So that was
The prophets are back. You might as well stay where you at.
okay.
The prophets are back, breaking down what was written,
Right.
and it's coming to pass. Well, prophecy that came to pass. All the prophecies that came to pass except a few major prophecies, which is about three. Not about, it is three. That's the time of Jacob's trouble, the MOTB prophecy, and our Lord cracking the cloud. Our Lord Yahweh coming to bring the pain. You know, set up a righteous kingdom on this earth, which is needed.
Right.
Greatly needed. Okay.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Right. And if that's so, the prophets are back. In other words, the prophets from old, if you were a prophet, your spirit is under the rule of being a prophet, yeah? Or whatever manner of person you are created to be on this earth, that's your life. So if you're a prophet, then your life is to always be a prophet through something called reincarnation.
Yep.
Which is very simple to be understood in the scripture.
Right.
You know? And that'll be the time that, you know, when the prophets is back breaking these scriptures down, that's when the last prophecy is going to be fulfilled. See? Yep. When that great awakening, which is happening and it's happening, that's when the last prophecies are going to be fulfilled. Doing this.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come.
See that? Yeah, that's beautiful. That's happening. The word that went out all over the earth. Went out in the heaven. It's under the sea. I'm just being funny. But the word that went out. You know, it definitely is in the heavens because the satellite.
Because the majority of signals across the globe is through cable.
Right.
Contrary, you know, most people think, yeah. And even under the. That's why they always have, high alerts, like, oh, Russia's gonna attack our cyber network.
Yep.
All of that shit is under the ocean. They got that shit running through lines in the on the ocean floor. Yep. That's why, if you think like, how the hell, everything that went wireless, how these old networks, because they own all of the networking with the cable. Even they so-called crush monopolies and shit. But how could you ever take AT&T out of power? There's no way.
All right. You done with that?
Oh yeah, that was it. The word being preached.
Then
In the end. Yep.
so that backs up, the statement that was made. When this word go out, it's gonna go out by the way of the Great Awakening.
Yep.
But the word went out by the way of the Great Awakening.
So now the end.
Especially when our apostles came on the YouTube. That's when things really went. Basically, the word went viral. Talk about going viral. It went viral.
Right.
More than anything.
Yeah. Damn near, just about everybody that heard something about the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, got friends, family that
Somebody.
woke up to the fact that they were Israelites.
Yep. Even if they didn't, they just heard about it and forgot about it.
Right.
They heard it. They heard it.
Now you know the scriptures say we'll be a proverb and a byword.
Yeah. Yep.
As much as I knew about Hebrews and niggas cracking jokes. Well, what they say, I'm hungrier than a Hebrew slave or some
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
That's as much as I knew about Hebrew.
My
Working like a Hebrew slave.
like if Jake was hustling, getting money on eat legal shit. If Jake was hustling and had hustles on the side, my mama called them Jew peddlers. Oh, that boy a Jew peddler. He was always in a joking type manner. Yeah.
And that just showing but now they taking us serious.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't deny the earth and went to shit since the Hebrew Israelites came on the scene.
Right. Let's get that. Second Thessalonians 2. And,
That's why the Lord said, the world hated him before it hated you.
right.
Because this word is what's ruining the good times. Let the good times rule. This word ruining them good times. This word brought on the C-19. The word brought on the 9/11.
Right.
Okay, all of the trade, Katrina, all that good stuff. Everything that helped for this economy to go down the crapper is because the word went out. Your kingdom is falling, Esau, because of his word.
Right.
The power of his word.
Saudi Arabia didn't renew the contract.
BRICS.
With, not BRICS.
Yep.
Contract is dead. And it's basically the leading oil producing countries that signed that contract. Was that back in the 70s sometime? OPEC. Yeah, OPEC next country signed that contract, and they had to sell the oil in the U.S. dollar, Federal Reserve number. See, well, Saudi Arabia said screw you.
Yeah. We got enough sense. We see how y'all do the nation.
Yeah.
We see what you do through a clear glass. So no, thank you.
Yeah, OPEC is an acronym. I know it's I forget the whole acronym.
Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries.
Okay.
I was gonna say it, man. Yeah. And most of those countries that the elders are mentioning, they're transitioning into the BRICS payment system.
Right.
They know that it's backed by gold. They know that it's actually going to hold more weight or more value.
Right. They're using gold, and then they're using they call it local currency. The currencies are different countries out there.
I just seen India. They're not gonna use it. Was it India? Matter of fact, let me see.
Yeah, I
They
know
said,
India is one of them.
okay, they said they were just gonna straight use cryptocurrency.
Oh,
Because I think like in India, they don't use coins and notes at all no more. And if they do, it's so rare. It don't even, everything just about is digital. in India.
yeah.
They one of them guinea pig nations, like Ham. That's why like Apostle John and went into the lesson where he brought up Willie D's page. I believe that's Nigeria. I believe it was. They talking about chipping the infant.
Yeah, I forget the country.
I
Yeah.
believe it was Nigeria. I could be wrong, but it was somewhere in Africa. I'm gonna say that.
Ham.
That nigga, that.
Yeah, he had made a statement about Moab and Ham and he yeah,
But they simple.
So who else would you sit down with a whole with a stick of dynamite for them?
hey, the people in this in Babylon the Great, they don't believe in this place no more.
Right.
I mean, they not even into the this system. No shake, fast, and report. The holidays is played out. Right. The voting, the voting season, that shit is all played out. I mean, people into it, but they into it. Then when they after they vote or talk their little shit, they mind ain't really on this on it. They mind is on their life. They jacked up situation. Because everybody's life is in turmoil. Right. Look at your man, Judge Joe Matt. Well, not Joe Matt. It's Greg Matt.
Did you hear?
He want his wife back.
But did you hear?
Well, you see, you don't spend enough time.
You're always working. Yeah, but don't keep up that lifestyle. It don't matter what you do, player. Like, hey, it don't matter, player. That's all. Yeah, it's all BS, man. She's gonna leave any damn way. You judge Greg Matt? Shit.
Joe Grant talk about his wife leaving him and getting paid. He said, "Yeah, she got millions out of me." Yeah. So how we gonna win?
Yeah,
we
we
gonna,
And then that dude, and then that nigga, and then he gave a bad advice to the young people.
Yes, he did.
Told them, I thought he was gonna say something different.
No, he went straight to Weed. He was in Weedieville.
Yeah. He told them, don't do like that. This is a lesson for you youngsters out there. Don't do like me. Right. He should have said, don't do like me and get married
Right.
with these sorry ass women out
Right.
That's what he should say.
Right.
But he told them, don't put your woman third.
Like, who else said that shit? Wow. What, he a trash man now?
We got two friends. He got it.
The Martin play now. Yeah, when you put your woman first, that destroys your life.
Yes, that's
what it does.
Yeah, that's how the order. Hey, I would like logic out of the whole situation. Now you catering to nothing but emotion, right? How somebody fucking feel.
Right.
Right.
What Michael Jackson say up on that cross in the wheels, dealing with women, yeah.
Well, it came out that Judge Matthew was actually chasing her. Like, she was basically in a roundabout way saying,
Put a
that he was
restraining
pretty
order on
much,
that
like, doing it, like
stop.
pressing her.
Yeah.
They hate that shit. Yeah.
Wow.
They hate that, man. When you up her ass,
Right.
she just busted.
Right.
But when you treat them like shit,
Right.
why he don't want me?
Right.
Yeah. Fuck staying in the house with her. He say he's still in the house. Leave, go get you a spot and get you a nice young woman up in there.
Yes. Of another nation.
Yeah, of another nation.
And Forget about it.
I was gonna say the funny part about that too, I was reading the comments, but you had a lot of black women saying after 39 years, you might as well stay together. You know, you might as well get another room in the house, et cetera, et cetera. But even the so-called black women were like, after 39 years, like, what you gonna do now? So I thought that was pretty funny to me. Even though they press on however you feel that you can just up and leave, but now they like the elder says, like it's no pleasing these females here. About
Right. And just to tell you, this place is done, man.
right.
Adultery is at an all-time high. The worst case scenario is thriving
Right.
amongst not only Israel but every nation over here.
Yeah.
They in bad situations, man.
Yep.
You know?
Can I make a quick point about that? Greg Mathis, I think it's Greg, right?
Yeah.
I saw this post and I was gonna do a lesson on it, so it's a spirit. But it says the two richest men on earth couldn't keep their wives happy. What hope do you have? One is Bill Gates, the other is Jeff Bezos or Bezos. You know, so right, yes, exactly. So the point being here is, you know, we are espoused unto Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the marriage that we were talking about earlier that you don't want to lose or you don't want to be tarnished. You know.
You gotta find you a Camille.
Oh, they ain't no harlots. Okay, they're harlots. They're not wives.
Right. And this
You
is
know?
the worst. It's never been worse than it is as right now.
Right.
You know? And that's just a sign that this place is going down,
That's it.
man.
That's
It's
it.
nothing left.
That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
God, this is
There's nothing left for this place but destruction.
this is Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Get Proverbs 6 and 19. So bring that out real quick.
Yep. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 19. A false witness that speak of lies. Go up. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai hate.
Now, all this that's going to be read is what's going on here. It's all going on. You know, and more. Now, before you read that, go read what you just read.
Sirach 10 and 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
All right. So, in other words, whatever hidden by the from the elite to the lesser elite, all right, to these puppet politicians, you know, the military, right, police, right, on so forth and so on. Everybody's fucking proud, meaning everybody's about self, right? Like YouTube. Me and the elder was talking a couple of ways a day ago. Yeah, we were talking about MySpace. MySpace is about you. Like social media, I'm getting at a point. social media is all about the individual. Everybody's praising themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
YouTube is YouTube. When you go to somebody's channel, they really talking about what they on themselves. Right. Or whatever they got going on in their mind. They want to talk what they want to talk about or whatever the case is for you.
They're influences. So that's the thing that Esau Edom is pushing these people's minds, like the elders are going into, but these so-called influence. They want to influence, other people that subscribe to their page.
Right.
They also push the like and the share so the algorithm can pick it up, so he can continue to push for his agenda.
Right. That sentiment is pushed heavily by Esau. It's all about you. With that song, this chick was singing, it's all about me. Might have been there. I don't know who that. I can't think of. It's all about me. You know, I'm important. What makes you so goddamn important? And that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is showing us, that it ain't about us. First and foremost, it's about the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh and Yahushua. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua want us to recognize the greatness in your neighbor. It ain't just about you.
Right.
You know? And I say that all the time. Sometimes, even though majority of our people is dealing on the left side, being wicked, Jake is amazing if they could get that toward some righteous.
Right.
I'm like, damn, Jake is bad boy, man, kicks and all that. Just like you ain't the only one that's fucking great. You ain't the only one that's good at something.
Right.
But in this place, everybody is concerned with themselves.
Yeah.
So going back to that pride, everybody is fucking proud. A world of darkness.
What is earth and ashes?
Oh,
That's right.
Proud.
hold on.
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
if I can bring it out. This is Sirach 10 and 9. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Yeah. Well, why are we proud? Let's just deal with us, Israelites.
Right.
We all born into sin. We all as filthy rags. Even the ones of us rehearsing the righteous acts that believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, like we don't have shit to be proud about. Right. It's concerning us. Like I'm so proud that I did something. That's why when Daniel was given the wisdom and knowledge and understanding to interpret dreams, right? He didn't give the credit to himself and say how much of a badass he was. He gave it all to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why it says real quick to the people's Q&A. That's why this thing is about faith and grace. Yeah. Meaning concerning us getting delivered. Hey, pussy got to be chosen from the foundation. It's all about being given that gift of grace, faith, or gift of grace and faith.
Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith.
See? Go ahead.
And that not of yourself.
Read above. Where's that gift? Gift.
Oh, it's coming up.
Oh, okay.
Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua power.
Right, and the grace is Yahushua. Ultimately, the grace is Yahushua. He brought the grace. Without Yahushua, we don't have a chance.
Right.
And then the faith, believing in the word. Believing in him in the form of the scripture. Everything that's written. About him, concerning the prophecy. That's why he say in St. John 7:38, he that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, We gotta believe on your house as we speak that shit. Yep.
Hey, that's why with the end of the scriptures go in the way, man. You have to take away from this book. Which our shot comes to the value of the book. Ultimately, that's what we're doing is taking away from the Heavenly Father as long as we got to say. And the message that he came to to serve, all right, the Heavenly Father. That's all he was about, was making sure hey, the will of the Heavenly Father got carried out, man.
Yep. And saying that you can keep the law perfect is you giving all the credit to yourself.
Exactly.
You say that.
Yes.
I can do it.
Yes.
We can't do it. We
Right.
can't deliver ourselves
Right. Right.
through no type of work on this planet Earth. All right?
Right.
Now we can.
What about our temptation? Lord said he gonna keep them. He didn't say they gonna keep themselves from the hour of temptation. And that ain't even got here yet. So them whoever say that they gonna have enough will to resist the MOTB on them on their own. No, you're not.
You need your house by the outside.
Period.
Point blank period.
Hopefully, that Lord willing, constantly, Lord willing. Ain't shit happening because we made it happen and we did something special.
Go ahead. Back in Ephesians.
Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves.
And not of yourself. Okay, go ahead.
It is the gift of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah power,
You know,
not of works, lest any man should boast.
and that's what Jacob's good at. They the best at that in the earth. Out of all the nations, they can boast about what they've done.
You think
Even in this,
true. Yep.
where I just say the ones that know that they Israelites. Like, what was that thing? I think Elder Rakah of the GOCC do it, and I believe when Comfy was on the scene, they was having a award show about this man of the year did whatever you did this greatest prophet, whatever they were saying, but they was giving out awards to men for act things they had done. You know what I'm saying?
Where they say that we're gonna get a crown from the Lord. Well, the elect is gonna receive a crown from the Lord. That 144,000. No, that's the reward. The reward is the kingdom.
Yeah, you had some Israel gathered with the house of confusion and black constant bullshit. They fucking sit there in the damn reward ceremony, man.
Right. Got about
Fucking madness, man.
making it about themselves.
Yep.
Look at me to go mingle with non-believers that talk down on your power.
Right. And that spirit is even in the wacky tacky Christian so-called Christian church.
Yep.
Because they look down every raggedy ass motherfucker in there is looking down on the next person like they better.
Right.
I'm more righteous than you.
Right.
Because they don't do that. They don't really got no work. So what make you feel that you better than the next individual in there?
Right.
Because you went to church every Sunday that year?
Well, they got a newer car.
Right. Right.
My daughter graduated community college.
Right. Other now, that's enough. My daughter graduated. Your son can sell drugs.
Yeah, my 32-year-old son
That's the
got
type
his first
of
job.
shit they doing this.
Right.
One other shit.
Right. You got a nice house, but we got a bigger house. Because that's because we've been paying tithes, baby. We've been paying our tithes. You know, so it's the Most High is showing us that it ain't about us. It's about him and his son and about the nation. And now it's only about the elect. It ain't about the elect. It's only about the elect. You know? So we spun off into that conversation based on being proud.
Yep.
Going back to Proverbs.
Yep.
Everybody's proud.
Yep.
Everybody think they situation is more important than the next person.
Yep. Hey, that's you see that clearly in traffic. When you driving, it's about where I got to go, where I gotta be. Why you in my lane? First of all, you ain't got a fucking lane. You in the lane that you in, it ain't yours. The road supposedly belong to everybody. You know, look, y'all in my left. Not your lane. Where you going is not more important. World of North.
Bro, look, they'll be in the wrong and cut you off.
And
Looking at
still,
you, they looking at you like
right.
you did something wrong. Like, bro, you in my lane with no blinker. Like,
Right. They ain't got no coffee and cream in that shit for you. She riding with a guy in a Corvette, breaking her teeth to look back here.
Oh, damn, nigga, let's come back.
She can't get out.
So now back off the elders going into Sirach chapter 10, how these people are proud, starting with the higher ups on down. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
That's where it goes. Pride, that's exactly what pride get. You got people that don't even, youngsters, they don't even got jobs, or a female that don't do nothing but lay on her back, but act like she the greatest thing in the earth. How is that? This place bugs you out to make you believe that you're somebody, or you could be somebody. You can be not just one day, then the next day you go viral. Now you the man or the woman, influencer.
I saw a video that you had an influencer somewhere across you, and she was sitting down she was having their lunch. So the waitress was bring me another order. This is calling. And she said, well, man, he brought it out to you, warm.
But she running her mouth.
No, she said, you don't know who I am? I'm an
Yeah.
She said, if you knew who I was, she said, I was taking pictures and making videos because I'm an influencer, and now it's cold, so you can get an order of everything.
Right, everybody feeling
You
tight.
your ass the hell out of here. I'd have got credited for throwing out the incident.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 17. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 17. A proud look, a lying tongue.
A lying tongue. We live in the land of lies. Just by believing in this place. Or if you don't really believe in it, but you still participate. You're goddamn lying. Teach the children about the tooth fairy and Easter bunny, and Santa Claus. You lie to them. Let's leave some cookies and milk out for Santa.
Well, you know, we don't believe in that, but you know, we like, let the children, let the kids be kids.
Right there.
Yeah, lie
Right.
to them.
And Esau didn't lie to his age. The scripture say that Esau is the father of lies. Yep. That in father of lies. And St. John 8, 8:44. The father, he was a liar from the beginning.
Cain.
Yep. And the father of, yep. See? This is the man that's running things. The great liar.
He was a murderer from the
Oh, he was a murder. I'm sorry, it's like he was a murder from the beginning. Oh, let's get that real quick. Oh, it's great. All right. John 8:44.
St. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
See that? The father of lies. This man want to be the father of everything.
Right.
The father of this.
Right.
The father of that.
We take credit for something.
Yeah, you want to be the forefather, the great forefather of the wicked.
He's everything.
father of business.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of the mathematics. Pythagoras theorem.
Anything that's positive and great,
Yeah.
he's the father.
Bringing civilization, you know, bringing about people acting civil in society.
Goes directly against history.
Right.
You go into the history of Gad, these devils got over here, and Gad saved them. Okay. All right, they all what they saw was brought was disease and rat. All right, tooth decay.
Yeah. And Jacob's the worst with his lying shit. It's a bunch of lies, man. Lying about their lifestyle, lying about their relationships, lying to their children, lying to themselves.
Yeah. Just like that boasting shit. Jake do all that boasting. You think Jake is a billionaire.
Right.
If you listen to him on the record,
You see a bracelet got that cover his whole form. It's a bracelet full of diamonds. And rubies.
yeah.
Yeah, Ghostface had a eagle. They say that shit was 9 times.
Yeah.
Right. You see that chain putting around that? Yeah.
That Cuban link, yeah.
I mean, if it's put it, I ain't saying the man it ain't real, but
No, but it's two rappers. See, when you look at that, how many of them, like, somebody like Ghostface is a good example. You don't see that shit no more.
Yeah.
See, when that money starts getting low, now you got to go to the same gutter rats that gave you that shit. Now you got to go sell it back to them for a fraction of what you paid. They're going to market shit up, resell it for fucking high. All right, now your dumb ass looking crazy. You boasting about some shit, all right, that you eventually weren't going to have, man. Right.
Sometimes you just grow up. Yeah, man, some silly ass shit.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with that? That's just for a photo op.
Yeah.
You gonna wear that shit for
All
real?
the time.
that's why Tyrese came out.
Yeah.
9 pounds, shit.
Uh.
Yeah.
That's why that dude Tyrese came out and was like, man, I'll get his plate.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that he got on. Because Chad Johnson had
That's
made
who it was. Chad Ochocinco.
he had made a statement. He said, man, I don't wear real jewelry. I don't got a fancy car and all of that. I don't know if he what he got going on now, but that's what he said. And he said, look, man, my name precedes anything that I can possess. Right. My know his name is bigger, right? Than any kind of jewelry, house, and cars. Like, what I need to go get that for? My name is big,
Right.
you know. But see, his name is about him. Yeah, back to that. Everybody is about self. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bring out.
Psalms chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, and we know the wicked. That's Esau. The nation of people. All right, and the thing is, our people have been around this grimy man for too long. That's why they're going back to Sirach 10. After the governor and the rulers and the officers yeah. See? So they been around the devil too long. I ain't become worse than that this man.
Our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they think that it's a right thing because they see Esau Edom doing it. Instead of coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, they see the higher ups, they got all this money. You know, they feel like, okay, well, if they're doing it and they put it into law, so to speak, you know, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it's just they just like to be fucking wicked. They like to be wicked. Esau gave it to him. We love this if you gave it to him. This wicked ass player. And that's the problem. They cool into they get around other nations. Start following their ways and customs and practice.
Yeah.
See, that's the whole problem. They can fine as long as they can be segregated. But once we integrate nations, That's what the problem come in at. And we go to, that's all right. Yeah, go ahead.
I got one real quick.
Chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. Talk about Babylon, aka America. And all of those people within that city that are promoting these lies. It says, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. And that's who's being preyed on. 2/3 of our people, you know. But the lies is what the elders was going into. You know, the father lies, right? And then even with Jake, you know, Jake learns the way of the heathen. And so they continue in the same lies, you know. And then it says robbery. Why? Because we're being preyed on. You know, taxes, this inflated dollar or inflation, which takes the value out of the dollar, right? We've been robbed and spoiled of who we are as a people, our identity, you know, the names of Yahweh, Yahushua,
Yeah,
right?
the hardest working people, the least paid. Yeah, you know,
And least accredited for the greatness of this so-called nation. But this place is only great because Jake made it great.
right. And then don't get to enjoy none of the benefits of it.
Exactly.
And the ones that think they're enjoying the benefits of it, they really living a life of decadence. Look, they good. You know, a life, in other words, a life of decay. They not living an upstanding, righteous lifestyle.
Right.
You know,
It says it's all full of lies and robbery. You know, we were taken from our land. We were taken from our heritage. You know, so all of that, that's a form of robbery as well. That's where the blood came from. You know, the transatlantic slave trade. All of these scenarios where we've been, what's the word, emancipated from each nation. You know, all of that's a robbery. You know, and then blood. And it says the prey departed not, because 2/3 don't even know that they being preyed on.
right?
But the point was about the lies. It's all full
Still
of lies.
here, right? Still here, getting preyed on, getting taken advantage of.
So it means they have to be a predator.
Those are enemies.
The
Back
predator
to
that made
Proverbs.
sure we was left with nothing, man. You already in the hardcore garbage. Now you strip our women, our children.
Right.
To the very day, you strip everything from the Israelites, man.
Right, then dangle the success in our face.
Yeah.
You know, you get to we see the other nations thriving, winning, yeah, and while we're in deplorable conditions, living in these type of conditions.
What page you on, now?
GMS Houston.
You got anybody on the
Con.
they put in the precept?
Yeah. Bomb a lot.
On the lot. Shalom. Okay. Okay. Brother King. I'm King brother.
You want to read a few of them?
Yeah.
He got Jeremiah 10:2. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them."
That's it. Learn not to and that's what Jacob's done. Right. Jacob's just followed. This is a nation that like to follow.
Yeah.
That's how we got in this having a king.
Right.
Jacob wanted to have a king like the other nations. So you got to, yeah, y'all bring out
Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces him. Right, because the righteous represents the Israelites. All right, how were the Israelites considered righteous? Because God has commandments. So the Israelites, we've always had our own ways, but when they get around the other nations, they see how they live, they see how they get down, and they want to try that out. Right? But you saw right now, he's seducing our people through witchcraft. Through the music, the TV, all these different things. Right? The enchantments.
And the thing, like with Jake like to dabble in these other things because those things cater to the flesh. But so that's it's pleasing to them. Just like the other quoted the book of Matthew. since we departed from them, you know, it ain't good like it was when we was fooling with them, because we ain't restricted like
Yeah.
being under the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh to Yahweh.
Right. And them restrictions
It's for
bring
their own
about
good. Yes.
right.
Yes.
Bring about justice, peace, happiness, prosperity, all that stuff, man.
This is Proverbs 3:31 in the GNT. It says, don't be jealous of violent people or decide to act as they do. Get into the ways of Esau and Saul wickedness, man.
Yep.
Okay, you're envying or the man who got everything he has through a destructive measure, man.
Yep.
All right, you got to think about the blessing that he received, man. It was a blessing of the sword, man.
Okay.
When he came into power, that's how he got. He rose in power was through the blow of the sword, man.
Yep.
All right, advancing in his weapon technology, man. Okay, to this very day. All right, so if you get down with want to be like him, get the things that a violent man obtains, all right, you're gonna have to be down with his ways, man.
Yeah. That's why the Lord said that in St. John 8:44. You of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. So Jake, can you read that again?
It says, don't be jealous.
What's the scripture called?
Proverbs 3:31. If you're not the
Yep.
It says, be in the TNT. It says, don't be jealous of violent people or decide to act as they do.
Don't act like them. We got a way to conduct ourselves. Okay? The Lord laid it out for how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. We're supposed to be, let's get Deuteronomy 76. But that's Jake's damn problem. But the thing is, Jake don't even know that who they are. So when you don't know who you are,
Right.
then you are easily to be misled. Well, no, y'all black. Y'all Negro. No, y'all African American.
Right.
African American.
Right. Right.
So if a white boy from South Africa come over here, from the Cape of Africa, whatever, the South Africa, you know, they got all the white Edomites down there taking Ham's land. So if a white boy from South Africa come over here, is he an African American? Oh no, he's a South African American.
Right.
See how ridiculous that is? Jake over here fighting to be called. And look who you got to get permission from to be called what it is that you want to be called. Oh, we no longer want to be called Afro-American. We want to be called African American. Is that okay?
Right.
Boss?
Right. Yep.
You got to go to the oppressor to get permission to change your title.
To celebrate. They can't really celebrate, you know. What I'm saying, he set the stage on his birthday time. It's outside of family reunion, but I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much nation's probably always done that type of stuff. Family coming together. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, Esau tell you when to what to celebrate, when to celebrate.
Yep. Juneteenth.
Right.
Fourth of July shit. Jake don't dance until Esau play the music.
Right? Yeah, give him a day off from work.
Labor Day.
Oh, a lot of Jake is gonna lay it down this weekend because it's Labor Day weekend. They ain't gotta work Monday. Well, the ones they got a job, you know. And Jake gonna get together around Jake, which is one of the worst places you can be.
Right.
Start shaking.
Yeah. Why? Because going back here, they jealous of the read it again now.
Proverbs 3:31 in the GNT. Don't be jealous of violent people or decide to act as they do.
They ain't like Esau.
Right.
Esau's blessing is the sword.
Right.
Jake out there with guns bigger than them.
Yeah, they ain't shot you.
Esau did a hell of a job because Jake don't even know it. I mean, they know they doing wrong,
Right.
They know they doing wickedness, but they don't say, "Oh, we doing this because we done been up under this man."
Right.
They being his status and riches and things like that. And the quickest avenue for Jake to get rich in this society is rap. All right, but what do they want you to push in this so-called rap? Violence.
Right, and then most of them don't even get that. They lie to them and tell them they gonna make them rich.
Yeah,
They don't get rich.
but a prison sentence or put to death or just straight flat out broke.
A chain and a rental car.
Wow. Hey, yeah. Esau don't gotta put a chain on Jake no more. They go buy their own damn chain.
Goddamn record labels be coming and they hand them a chain.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that chain. What the
Right, where the
fuck
bread at?
is-
Yeah, they give you the money, but it's a loan. It's an investment.
Right,
You got to pay that back.
Right.
how about pay me in stock?
Oh, yeah. Well, even, I would say even like the jewelry, once you put all those diamonds in those high-end timepieces, those watches, it loses value. Bring the back. So if you try to take them to get fixed, you know, they'll look at you like, we're not going to work on this. Like, you really destroyed what it's supposed to be. So you thinking you out here shining with a Cartier, go to Cartier and try to do it, they're not going to fix your watch.
Because people with class, they don't get into all of that gaudy shit like Jake do.
Right. Like Jake take classic cars, muscle cars, and mess them up.
Yeah, all this. Yeah. But that should be high price to keep Jake from buying it. That's
Yeah,
why it's high price.
Yeah.
Because the real motherfuckers can afford it. They don't pay them prices for that shit. A lot of time it's given to
They
them.
get that shit for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that person, like say Floyd Mayweather, get jewelry for free. Oh, well, Floyd had it, so I gotta go get it because Floyd had it. Yeah, and you're gonna go pay $35,000 for a ring, and then if you decide to, or when you need to go and sell it back, they'll probably give you about $3,500 for it. May if you lucky. And most of the time, Jake be doing so bad, they'll take that $3,500. Shit. Because Jake don't invest their money properly and wisely.
And they don't, they don't. The ones that do, but they not doing much investing at all.
Right.
The ones that do, they just make a lot of bad investments.
Yep. Jake be wanting to open a restaurant. That's one of the worst businesses to open. When the number one feeling, they usually don't get last a goddamn year.
They never turn the profit.
We got scriptures out there.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. Thou Lord thy power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we're not supposed to be following nobody else, no other nation.
Yeah.
Read it again. Read the last line again.
The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So if you're the best, you're not following.
Right.
Yeah.
First you last, like Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, right. And then the next one want to be like us.
Right.
This so everything like children got little Elamite, little goofy ass Elamite children with their hats on backwards, walk around looking like Gumby.
Yeah, like
That old character Gumby. Elam is jacked up. They whole bodies be all messed up.
yeah, they some
They
good.
born with a gut.
Yep, they are. They are.
I got that word special. It's H5459. Sabula. Okay, Sagoma. It says possession, property, value, property. It also says wealth as closely shut up. So something that's valuable, something that's a possession, something that's a treasure, and something that's special to you. So you keep it, you know, near and dear to you. That's the value of it.
And you don't want it tarnished.
and it's of the highest value to you more than anything else. So
Yeah.
the next word, it says a jewel
Yep.
or peculiar treasure.
Yep.
You know? So just land backing off that point.
Yeah, the Most High, he don't take kindly to us mingling with these other nations, following their ways and their customs, especially starting with our arch enemy Esau Edom, because that's who the Lord is talking about in St. John 8:44, going all the way back to Cain.
Right.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
See that? Jake is now leading the nation in murder.
Men and women.
Right.
The women at the Margaret Singer house, the Margaret Sanger house, and then Jake out in the street, with the Drakes and the what they call it, Dracos.
Switch on the grid.
I watched a little short video. They say that switch on their Glock is a time machine. And you get caught with it, you go the next time you see freedom, it'll be 30 years in the future.
Yeah. And then they about to murder themselves.
But
Yes.
but Esau can use it though.
But
He-
yeah,
Esau can use the Glocks,
Why would you think
the
that?
switches, the AR 95s, all that, you know. Speaking of, y'all say good.
Deuteronomy 4:5.
Yep.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me, that you should do so in the land where you go to possess it.
And that's what keeps us separate. That's what makes us pure, clean.
exactly. The way we live versus the way the other nations live.
Yeah.
Right. That was so for us, man. That's part of why the Most High said out there with you like no other nation.
Right. So we just followed the other nations, and now we really just following Esau as a nation, you know what I'm saying? And the other nations are walking more upright than we are. Even on the low level, Edomite family is, look at an Edomite family, look at a Jake family. You know? Esau not going to having family gatherings and fights breaking out and
Right. You ain't got to worry about somebody getting shot at their gathering. If you go something with Jacob, especially Judah, and you got to watch your back around your immediate freaking family.
yeah, you gotta watch your back, you gotta watch your wife, family kind
Oh, that's right. That's go ahead.
Deuteronomy 4:6 says, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom,
Right.
your understanding, and the sign of the nation.
Yeah, which was an inheritance on us, man. All right, you go to start the 24th chapter, but you know the wisdom was set to rest and dwell in Jacob. Right?
Which
Yeah,
yeah,
wisdom is displayed, it's shown. You know, you can, because them wise dudes over there in the black unconscious community, which is all falling apart, all the great guys, not all of them, a lot of them in prison or somewhere not on the scene. But the point I'm saying is they spewing out all that so-called wisdom, right? And you can't use none of it. See, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in the scriptures, you can put to use. Go ahead.
it says, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise, understanding people.
Right. Why? Why are they wise? Not because we're out there orating and speaking so eloquently. It's because of our actions, how we live it. According to the law, statutes, and commandments. Damn, now they not get sick like we get sick. Right. Because of our dietary law.
That's what would cause them to call us the beauty of perfection. But see, it's the opposite now. Like you speak about in the book of Lamentations, the 2nd chapter. Is this the people that men call the beauty of perfection? But see, we not, well, a remnant is, okay? It's getting themselves, the Lord is getting a remnant together, but the majority of our people are carrying themselves in a profane manner.
Right. And they love
And they love it. Oh, boy.
while the nations look like see, laughing at them, disgusted to be around them. Right.
And we know it because we are. And we are the same nation. So we know it. We don't like being around two-thirds niggas neither. Yes. Yes. Yep.
What you say after this? Say we lived it. We know the mind of the nigga, but we used to think like that. That's why we appreciate this mercy and grace so much because we can remember how a nigga thinks, how destructive, right, fucking emotional and weak-minded you are in that state, man.
Right. Got a quick one.
Oh, okay. It says, for what nation is this so great, who had the most high so nigh unto them, as Yahweh our power is in all things that we call him for? And what
You see
nation?
that? They gonna say, well, damn, they really got a real living power that's dealing with them.
Right.
Versus our little fucking idol.
Yeah, dang shit.
It says, and what nation is that so great that has statutes and judgment so righteous as all this law,
So right.
which I set before you today?
Right. It makes sense. The law is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. The law ain't just there, it's just a law, and the Most High just pull laws out of it. You know what? You know.
For them to be compiled in a book so you can sit it in your house. So when people can come over, or when people come over, see, I got a Bible in my house. Yeah, but you don't follow nothing in there. It's just a show. It's really a decoration.
Right. A lot of people don't want to take laws in their book.
No, sir.
Their parents get old,
And then rappers.
and they feed in they continue to feed them the bad diet.
Yep.
They leave them in the house all jacked up. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of shit. They don't, in other words, they don't take care of their parents when they get old.
That's right.
You see siblings get in the whole series over who gonna fight over who gonna take care of the parents when they get up in age.
Or fighting shit. Put them in the home.
Yeah. It ain't no coincidence that America leads the world in nursing homes. These other countries, they keep their people at home. They don't. They took care of your ass. And they get old, but they can't help themselves. You want to let them, give them into the hands of people that don't give two shits about it. Yeah. And I work in nursing homes, man. I know how the orderlies get down sometimes. A lot of times. They treat them old people like shit, man. I seen them hitting on them and shit.
Right? They taking their stresses of this place out on
This place is depressing.
Yeah, it's depressing.
It's depressing.
It's worse than really worse than a goddamn pen. Worse than a penitentiary. Because at least they ain't in there locked up as in being in prison, but they in prison.
Right. They come in there, they telling them, or not telling, but they feeding them the pills. And that basically prison for free.
Yep.
Coming in with that old slop on the fucking tray.
Yep.
And drugs just so they don't have to deal with them.
Yeah.
And keep them.
Sedate them.
In a
Yeah.
comatose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Between the years, it's not a motherfucker.
Stay low.
Right. Fit them in front of that old TV. Let them rot away, man.
Put the wheel of fortune on.
Yeah. He's on shows that in his like movies and TV shows too. Give him bingo night.
Yeah, like that Randy Watson.
Damn. Yeah. Bingo night, bro, was a serious thing at the nursing home, kids. Fuck around and get away.
They waiting the whole week.
Bingo night. Shit. That was a big fucking deal.
Yeah, man.
Hey. Who had some? I got some. You had some? This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me and sworn by them that are no God. When I had fed them to the full, they did commit adultery and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot's house.
Yeah, and guess what? The troops is thinning out.
So, yep.
In these last days.
Ain't no recruiting for that damn show.
You know, meaning it was at one point now. I mean, you still got Jake,
Right.
you know, went up in these fallen houses, churches, they Sunday too.
Yeah.
So they in there. But at one point, I mean, it's jam packed.
Yep.
Nowhere to, you never go to. There were times you go to a church, you went to different churches throughout your upbringing. You was concerned about having a place to
Just
sit.
sit down. Yep. That's
Right.
Yep. Hey, y'all better hurry up. We ain't be late for church.
Right.
Shit.
Or you want to get the right seat
Yep. Yep.
or whatever the seat you like or whatever, but ain't nowhere to sit. So now the ushers is around there running around
Yep.
with their head
Yep.
cut off, trying to
So
find you a seat.
you look, everybody sitting
Hey,
down there.
And they looking, then he go to pride, look at it.
Right. Yo. Right.
They looking down.
They look at the clock.
If you be at home on Saturday night
Uh-huh.
instead of painting the town red and right just like me. How the fuck you know?
Right.
Yeah, but now you can go in the so-called the Harlot house, the so-called church, and you can sit down wherever you want to sit down.
Right.
And they stick by that coming you are shit. You can wear whatever you want. Just please show up.
And please have some of that water.
Please.
Yeah. We got to fund this
We got some money in that
501c3.
water.
Yeah. We still raising money. We still got the air conditioning fund
Right.
for the church that we've been having for the last 30 years.
Right. Because that's an extension of Esau's sorcery and witchcraft and those harlot houses. That's why that 501c3 is tied to Muslim. Not that they would speak anything of truth, but to keep Jake in that what is it called? Stay low state.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And it's a haunted house because they in there committing adults. They don't even know they in there committing adults against the Lord. That's right. Against the Heavenly Father. And that other adultery
Right.
too. Yeah. But they in there committing spiritual adultery. They in there worshiping Tammuz.
Yep.
What's her name? Semiramis. Unknowingly.
Right.
Unknowingly.
Right.
Nimrod.
Yep.
Yep.
All these gods which are no God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Can't forget your wife, Jesus.
Can't forget. That's Tammuz.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, for the Serapis,
Yeah.
you know, Caesar boys did. Yep. Wow. You know. Then Islamic cats, they worship in football. Going to that when they chose one, because the Arabs worshiping like a god for every day of the year. They chose one god for Christmas. Christmas is God. And those things. I forget all the little particulars, but that's the one they chose. Yeah. So they don't know that they.
That's the Maramis and Tammuz again.
Yep. Read that.
Right.
Or Pan. The god of Pan, which is basically any and everything. You know, what's the other one? Baphomet. You know. So yeah. Quick precept. This Jeremiah 2. Close, all right. 5. Okay. It's Jeremiah 2 and 21. Yet I planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned unto the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
It's those strange gods. Right? Strange traditions and ways that you start getting into are following what follows. Okay? Those processes.
Right. Okay.
Jeremiah 2, verse 11. Hath the nation changed their gods?
Hey, Rick, this is another way to know who Israel is, man. What the nation of the earth as a whole changes their power, man. These other nations still, yeah, they get into the ways of America, but they still are stick to their gods, man.
Absolutely. He was ashamed when he turned his back on his heritage and Ganesh. Because he was about to get deported, so he started trying to be like an American. And he had covered up that elephant with all the marks and shit. Then he when he was all depressed and sad, because he had turned his back on his heritage. So what the elders said, yeah, they keep all them old deities and all that. They the same shit they've been worshiping for thousands of years.
Right. Right.
Not Jake.
Yeah, you be Americanized. They know when we go to grandpa or grandma's house, hey, shooters coming off, these sparks speaking that
I
language.
didn't see it.
Yeah, coming in.
Right? Whatever they do.
Babylonians. Can you continue back in that?
Jeremiah 2 and 11. Hath the nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory of that which doeth not profit.
So-called Negroes until the nation. All right, let's look at the story of Bel the Dragon, man. Okay, all right, they had to be deceitful, make it look like the dragon was consuming the offerings, man. All right, that was given unto them, man. Right. All right, you worshiping idols that don't breathe, can't hear, can't talk, can't move. You gotta tend to your idol.
Right.
What profit can they give you?
Right. That's why the scripture says God said are no God.
Right.
Right. They were doing all this, going back to we came out of Egypt, worshiping these different gods and still in these messed up conditions.
Right.
What is God doing for us?
Right.
Ultimately, you're looking for salvation.
Right.
There's only one power that can deliver.
Like in that movie, I think it's Troy, when they had came and invaded Storm the Beach, and they had struck down, I think it was Troy, one of the Greek gods, and they had to look at terror on their face, like, oh, he just struck a god. So they thought lightning bolts and shit was gonna come out the sky. Right. And then,
Like, hey, yeah, statue got
Wait.
sliced and hit the ground.
Wait. Right. Yeah.
They had wondered under.
Oh, well, so I was going to jump back down.
Oh,
20. Where it said, yep. It's Jeremiah 2 and 20. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress, when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing
Right.
the harlot.
The hills is represent and trees represent the nation, for worshiping the God of these nations. But they would go out and worship under the groves and stuff. But Jake was following the gods of these other nations. So that's another thing. We ain't just collectively get up and say and all worship one other so-called God. They all over the place.
Yeah.
With the worshiping these idols. Idols just mean a fake God, right? False God.
The new idol is the BBL.
Oh boy, that's a horrible God. Oh boy, woo! That God that you doing.
That's it. That's the God of plastic, silicone.
It's semen in some cases.
Can't get right because it can't shape the right ass.
Yeah.
That should be looking like the letter P.
Right.
It's bad out here. Everything, see, they just made
Little bitty
everything.
lean.
Right? They wake up one day, worship their rim,
Yeah.
car,
Yeah.
they woman. They're not woman, they
Chain.
nasty boys. Yep.
themselves, the money. They worship money.
Oh, that's the biggest one right there. That's the biggest one. Mammon.
Yes, yes.
Yep. That's your legacy in Babylon. Nobody weighs as deep as yours.
No.
The do-rag, Wade said.
Everybody weighs.
And it said playing the harlot, which we had talked about as far as adultery. So these actions are spiritually adulterous to Yahweh Shemel Rashad. You know?
Yep.
Verse 21, yet I had planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? So, I mean, that's the point. Going after these guys, it makes you strange like them, you know, not sanctified, not holy, not pure, you know, not
Vain.
washed. Right.
Very vain. It's a
Empty.
vain exemption.
Yeah.
Go back to, you can make your point. Go back to Deuteronomy 7.
Just think
At
about
the top.
going back to the Greek time of the Greeks, man. Look at how the Most High was looking at Jacob, bald head, tattoos. Like, damn, what the fuck?
One skin stone back on me.
You gotta really be
Body.
yeah, body right there. They been body. Big as body.
That's how much you hate the Most High.
How much them niggas love their lives, going back to what you were saying. Going back to what you were saying earlier, that's how much they love their lives, because they didn't want to suffer or get put to death by them Greeks. Yeah.
That's the chapter.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy power shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites and the Girgashites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivitites and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord Yahweh thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them,
Right.
nor shew or show mercy unto them.
So the scripture says, yeah, smite them and utterly destroy.
Right.
Yeah, you can make your point, but the thing is, it goes back to if you just leave a little pocket,
Right.
that little leaven, that vibration is still there, it's still going out,
Right.
and that's what corrupts. You get corrupted by the vibration of the doctrine and the idols itself. You know what I'm saying? Come and find out, all of this stuff is frequency and vibration.
Right.
Like the Lord say, don't wear mixed fabrics, because they'll cancel each other out.
Right.
Energy, frequency-wise, cancel each other out. So yeah, we're supposed to go through there to get rid of that vibration, so that we could push a new vibration in the land, a vibration of righteousness. But Jake didn't do it, you know. So here we are in Babylon,
Right.
you know. What you about to say, I?
No, that's okay. You pretty much did. Oh, I got it. Go with that account, and it gave me the precept Deuteronomy 7. Oh, wow. This is Psalm 107. I'm sorry, Psalm 106 and 34. It's like going a lot of history is getting
Yeah, get into their history.
Yeah, this is to the
Psalms chapter 106, verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua commanded them.
Right, it's talking about the 7 nations of Canaan. Right here. They didn't destroy them as they were commanded. We just read the commandment. The Lord said destroy it. Right.
Yeah.
All of them. But Jake didn't destroy them. He made Jake made some use the wood and draw the water. He kept a remnant around. Even that thing, who was the one deal with Joshua made a pact with one of the
Yeah, to give you a night. Yeah.
that too, you know.
He went off. You know, they tricked him, but
Yeah, they
you know, he made them use the wood draws of water for, you know, shit, eternity.
oh,
In the kingdom, man, that's what they're gonna be doing. Yeah.
Really not, Bill.
Yeah.
yeah, just finish finish that. Read 34 and 35.
Still better than Esau.
Yeah.
Psalm chapter 106, verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their ways.
Yeah.
Right. That's how they got into them Canaanite, worshiping them Canaanite deities. See? Even up to this very day.
The demons jumped over.
Oh, okay, good.
Psalm chapter 106, verse 36. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils.
Right. That's why the Most High want us to be holy, meaning separate us.
Right.
We're supposed to really live in segregation.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know?
Yes. Everybody's supposed to be segregated. That's the whole point of this new Tower of Babel. See? The Most High wasn't with that back then, he ain't with it now. This is just a big melting pot. We ain't supposed to be all grouped up and together like this. That goes against what the Most High say he divided to the nation. See? Esau say, fuck what the Most High said. I'm going to stick everybody together in one big pot.
Right.
But the whole world was evil,
Yeah.
which means garden.
Yep.
So you put a tomato patch over there,
You know what I mean?
and yeah, you don't mingle. I done okay.
But what?
Well, I'm getting garden.
No, because the
God,
guard east.
Okay. Cool. True. Yeah, that's abominable. That's abomination to have all nations
Right.
on, all together.
That's in Revelation 17. The one that sits upon many waters.
Yeah. Yep.
What else you got? We're hitting on that.
I could one more quick one just about Esau and his lives. This is Proverbs 26 and verse 25. It says, when he speaketh fair, believe him not, but there are 7 abominations in his heart. So going back to everything we've been talking about, lies, what's that? Yeah, I mean, so he's completely wicked. So just another reason, you become degenerate like him by being around him, and absorbing his ways. You know,
Because his desire is that hell.
that's it. It cannot be satisfied with death. So that was the only one I had.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. I will go back to the proper text. You know, gonna wrap it up. Lord willing, edification went out.
Right.
All right, and then to the next time, say shalom.
Shalom.